Hi everyone, welcome to our drama begin today. Updates for Boss anyway. Let's check out this sweet visual. Wow, Boss is so handsome over here. Wow, tomato on his hand. Wow, it's so handsome, isn't it? Wow, and here, so yesterday you get to see the glimpse of it, and here, Noel visual. Wow. Boss IG and X updates. Wow, Boss is so handsome over here, isn't it? Wow. And as you can see that, wow. So later on, we will get to see here Boss IGS and X updates for Mami Aura 1 Love India Altar. And here, Boss actually gave the flowers to Ford and Pete. Wow. As you can see that, so Boss IGS and X updates them. Wow, and here, oh, here Noel IG and X updates. Noel says, "Bye, Milan." And as we can see that, so here is the last photo visuals of Noel in Milan, and he is in the plane right now as I'm recording this. And yes, he's coming back to Bangkok to pack his luggage. And as Boss and Noel have another event on the 9th, which is in Hong Kong. And here, Noel IG and X updates for Sha, and here, Noel IGS updates. As you can see that, wow, Noel IGS updates. As you can see that, so this is the last photo visual. And here, Ford IGS updates for Ford Pete and Mami Aura 1. Ford IGS updates as he thanked Boss. Boss gave him the flowers with Pete. And here, Ford IGS updates his favorite dog Xiao. And yes, his dog is so lovely, isn't it? Merchant IGS updates. It says that -1 degrees in Milan. Merchant IGS updates for Noel. So as you can see that Noel is the first presenter of Milan brand. And here, Merchant IGS updates as Noel packs his luggage. And here, as he orders food. And as you can see that, so Noel actually wants to choose something, but Merchant says there's so many varieties, very, very good already. And here, as Merchant waved to Noel, and Noel left on the train. Okay, so as you can see that, so wow, as Noel have to come back to Bangkok to change his luggage to go to Hong Kong with Boss. And as you can see that, 9th of December, Boss and Noel will be in Hong Kong. And the train left. And here, Merchant IGS updates. As you can see that. So, Merchant packed his luggage, and with his brother, he went to take a cruise. So later on, you can get to see that. So let's dive in and have a tour with Merchant, okay, and his brother here. And as you can see that the beautiful scenery of Milan. Wow. And yes, so he continues the journey in Milan without Noel. So because Noel left Milan because he has another fan meeting with Boss in Hong Kong. So that's the reason that Merchant is left with his brother in Milan, and Noel came back to Bangkok. But Noel right now he is in the plane, okay, as I'm recording this. Merchant IGS updates, so we can get to see the beautiful scenery that Merchant updates us. And we are very thankful for Merchant for updating us of Noel. Yes, and here, as you can see that the beautiful scenery, wow, it's so beautiful, isn't it? Wow. Oh, yes. Wow, so beautiful. as you can see that, wow, the water is so beautiful too, isn't it? Wow, 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 wow. And it's so marvelous, isn't it? Wow. How many of you likes to be, in the cruise like this, or in the boat, or in a ship like this, It's so beautiful, and yes, and wow. And how many of you have taken a ship before, cruise before? Yes, and yes, it's so beautiful, isn't it? Yes, and wow. And here, Marchand ate this for lunch. As you can see, he is with his brother in the cruise. And yes, so here he drinks the soup. As you can see that. So he took some visual, and here is dinner. So dinner, Marchand toast to us. Wow. And here, so he continues the journey, and as you can see that he is with his brother. And here, so he walks out of it, and wow, so he continues the journey without Noeul, as you can see that. And wow, so we are very thankful for Marchand for updating us regarding Noeul. And yes, so let's wish him happy holiday in Milan. And wow, and here his brother. So they continue the journey, as you can see that. Wow, the background is so beautiful, isn't it? Wow. And yes, the sea too, as you can see. And here, so he continues the journey, and to take so beautiful, you know, photos and videos, for us to see. And yes, as we enjoyed it, and wow, it's so beautiful, isn't it? As you can see that. So we are along with Marchand, isn't it, in this tour? And yes, wow, and wow, we get to see this, and yes, it's so beautiful and lovely. Wow, wow, and oh, the sky. Wow, as you can see that. Wow, wow, so beautiful, isn't it? Wow, and yes, so don't miss 9th of December. Boss and Noeul will be in Hong Kong, having the first fan meeting in Hong Kong. And as you can see that, wow, and here, as you can see, wow, the building is so beautiful, isn't it? Wow, so uh, wow, it's so beautiful. So he reached here, and that's the hotel that he's going to stay. And here, as you can see, that he reaches the hotel. And yes, so Marchand says that when he opens up the window, he can get to see the view, but it's, the room view. And here, as you can see that, so he opens up another window, and here, so you can see that, wow, the toilet is so beautiful, or we should say that it's a washroom. Okay, and here, wow, wow, so he can have his breakfast, having enjoy the beautiful outdoor scenery, and wow, wow, so we get to see the glimpse of it. And here, Marchand updates us with his brother in Milan. And Mommy Aura one IGS updates. She thanked Boss for the flowers. And Mommy Aura one thanked Pete for the flowers. Wow. Pom has Star IG updates for Boss. Wow. Bearbearyxboss. As you can see that. Wow. as I'm recording this is yesterday event, okay, and here, so Pom Hairstylista IGS updates for Boss. Wow, Boss, all different angles is so handsome, isn't it? Wow. Acti 90 event X updates for Boss and Noeul. So, wow, here we put updates. Noeul first fan meeting in Changsha on 30th of December. Superstar News X updates for Boss. Wow, as you can see that Bearbeary jeans and wow, and wow, you can see that a group photo and yes, so Boss. Noeul tweets by Milan and Boss says have a safe flight, friend. Noeul says what? Have a safe flight. You just called me just now and Boss laughed. Ow.